How would you like to have your own personal genie? Someone who is dedicated to granting your every wish and making all your dreams come true. You don't need Aladdin's lamp. Everything you need is found right here at Plantation Toastmasters. But to make your dreams come true, you've got to know how to use Plantation Toastmasters, and that's what Jim is going to tell you in the next few minutes. Please help me welcome ATM Gold Jim Barber.
Yes, sir. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. My fellow Toastmasters, returning Toastmasters, so good to see you all. I wrote that introduction a couple of days ago, and then I've since decided what I wanted to talk about being something completely different, although actually it's in the same ballpark. Gil, in his inspirational quote, talked about the magnificence of being great. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. I'm going to talk about how to be a great speaker. But I recognize that not everybody here wants to be a great speaker. Maybe you just want to be a good speaker or a comfortable speaker. You want to be confident in front of people, but you don't want to be great. Maybe you do. But I'm willing to bet that everybody wants to be great at something. Maybe it's a secret dream. You haven't told anybody. You haven't admitted it to anybody, but you want to be great. Well, I'm going to tell you tonight how to do it. I'm going to use speaking as an example, but actually I think what I'm going to describe would be applicable to pretty much anything that you wanted to do. And it goes like this. But again, speaking. Actually, I heard what I'm going to tell you about 30 years ago. I wanted to be a great speaker. So I joined Plantation Toastmasters, and I started studying, and I started practicing, and I became pretty darn good. Then I had an opportunity to work with a speech coach. She was visiting and she had some spare time, and so for a couple $100 I could get a half hour, and I was okay. I don't know that she's going to be able to help me, because after all, I'm pretty good. I'd won a couple of ribbons, I'd actually won a contest. I was good, but maybe she could help me, so why not? I'll give it a try. Lined up some time with her. She decided to work with me. She asked me, okay, show me what you can do. So, all right, here we go. I'm going to impress her. And I started in, and she cut me off. After 6 words, 6 words, she cut me off. And she said, why did you move here? That was not the question that I was expecting. So I gave her my best authoritative response. I don't know. She said, never, when you're speaking, never move someplace unless you've got a reason to be there. If you don't have a reason to be there, don't go. And I've repeated that in one form or another to a number of people here. When I do evaluations, I tell you to move with purpose. Don't wander around, don't shuffle, don't do these things. Move with purpose. Or maybe stand still. That's fine too, but do it with purpose. But it goes beyond your feet. Your gestures should be with purpose. Many people do this, especially when they're beginning speakers. They do this a lot. There is nothing wrong with this, as long as you have a purpose to it, as long as you have a reason for doing it. But if you don't have a reason for doing it, don't do it. Make your other gestures with purpose. Establish eye contact with purpose. Look at people on purpose. Pause with purpose. Speed up with purpose. Increase your volume, decrease your volume. Do all these different things, but do them for a reason. Do everything that you do with purpose. And that is the secret. That's how you become great. Now, here's the thing. Everything is with purpose. Every gesture, every bit of body language, every word that you speak, everything with purpose. All you have to do is think about everything that you are doing. Nobody can do that. You're going to go catatonic if you try to think of everything that you're trying to do. Not a problem. What you do is you try and you practice. And you're not going to succeed the first time. You try it again, and you try it again, and you try it again. And as you become great, as you purposefully do everything that you are doing, you won't have to think about it. It'll become a habit. For example, Nick is the yacht counter, I believe, this evening. Yeah. I very seldom say ums and ahs. I very seldom use filled pauses. Not because I'm thinking about it. I've got better things to do with my mind than that. I got out of the habit of saying filled pauses. I got into the habit of having filled silences a number of years ago. And that's all you have to do with everything that you do. Your gestures, your body language, your movement, your voice, everything. Make it great and do it often enough that it becomes a habit. When greatness becomes a habit, then you will be great. And it doesn't matter whether you're a speaker or a great tennis player or a great novelist or a great sumo wrestler, whatever it is that you aspire to greatness, that, in my opinion, my fellow Toastmasters, is how you achieve greatness. Have fun. Mr. Toastmaster.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, sir.